Hey, what's up, guys? Back again. I wanted to talk to you about how to hack No Fap, right? So, a lot of people ask me, well, how could you possibly ever go so long doing No Fap? Like, well, how is that possible? And why would you ever even try to do something like that? Why? Check out my last videos. Well, okay. Why? Because of the health benefits, it grounds you. Sometimes people tell me that, oh, I'm going to feel so needy. I'm going to run around staring at every single girl and try and talk to every single girl. And I'm going to be bothering women in public. And, well, yeah, you may actually do that in the first couple of weeks, but then you become acclimated to the lifestyle and you change. You don't stay like that. You actually change and evolve as a man, and you're able to actually be around women and not have to chase them. And then when that happens, you begin to exude this attraction that's even beyond the pretending. You're you actually want the presence of women, but you do not want the presence of women just for sex. It's a slow change that happens in you that even you don't even notice it. But in the first 2 to 3 weeks, yeah, you're gonna look like some hungry guy that just got off a submarine. But then you start to slowly get some traction out of that kind of lifestyle. Now, hack. I use cologne as a hack. I remember in the very beginning, I was kind of like, sporadic a couple years ago, 3 years ago. And then I got this. I don't even know why I didn't tell you guys before. I use fragrances for a lot of different things. I use fragrances for a lot of different things, not just to smell good. But one hack I use it for is to give me confidence to keep going and to mark time. So basically, I have a few new scents that I've actually been enjoying using for NoFap. It's a Mont Blanc Legend Spirit and Boss Bottle Night. Now these two, the reason why, yeah, they get me compliments. Don't get me wrong, these get me a lot of compliments. These get me a lot of compliments. But the reason why I use them for NoFap is that, so if I'm on week, if I have relapse, right, which no, if I have relapse, if you relapse, you want to select a certain scent for that relapse, and you use it every time when that happens. So let's say it's this one. So I relapse, I spray it on. All right, I spray it on immediately. I go if I'm wearing something else on, I don't even care. I'll just spray it on. And that gives me this mindset that I'm going to be back on the wagon. It's like, this is my back on the wagon scent. All right. So once you relapse, you spray this one on. All right. And then say this is like, you're going to wear this for 5 days straight. And then once you hit 1 week, boom, you start wearing this one the next Monday or the next 7 days after, once you've relapsed. Throw this one on. And then you wear this one for a whole week. Make sure you know it's a scent that you can wear fresh, easy to wear scent. You wear this one for a whole week. And then you wear it for a whole week. And then once you've made it through that week, you pick up another scent and increase the compliment factor. Like, you know which ones you like the most for yourself and for others, but mostly for what you enjoy wearing the most. Then once you hit that next week, then on that 7 days, you're gonna be waiting to wear something like this. I wouldn't use this one. I should have probably picked up another scent. But for example, something like this, this is now my next best scent. I will now wear this one for the next 3 weeks. Okay, so that'll be 3 weeks. You don't have to go out and buy 3 scents, but if you only have one fragrance, then once you relapse, you don't wear any fragrance. Say, okay, fine. You don't have any fragrance. You say if you have like a certain type of deodorant. I have a deodorant video. They're like $5. Um, and then I think it's just get a nice deodorant, one that has a smell to it. It's not too expensive. I'm on the video. So but yeah, you want to get a fragrance. To be honest, you want to use a fragrance, but you don't have to. You can get a deodorant. You want to have something that gives you a scent memory of the time and activity that you're in, because you're gonna go about your daily, you're gonna go about it, and then you're gonna want to put it on your calendar when you relapse, and then the fragrance you're using. So the next week you can cycle on to the next one, which is the better fragrance for you. And now what this does to you subconsciously is it puts you into a timetable. You have set memory of the situation, and it helps you break the cycle of not knowing where you're at and what you're doing and why you're doing it. You kind of have this second nature with the scent that you're wearing, and you're wanting to wear the next scent. So you're not only in competition with yourself, but you're like almost like in competition um, um, with your scent, with your fragrance habit, and like what you like to wear. So like your fragrance habit is now correlated with your addiction. Well, not even addiction anymore, because by the time you're doing 3 weeks at a time, 2 weeks at a time, you're breaking that addiction. Now the set memory and your lifestyle have become one. All right, and you're able to you're able to keep tabs on yourself very, very easily, and you know exactly where you're at. And it's really easy to do. And once the habit starts, you kind of get into this habit of what you're doing. And then you're able to rotate. You can rotate the scents, but always on the relapse one, I would always select one, and then like on like the third week, fourth week, like the better the scent gets, you have to increase the type of scent you're wearing, and you go for a week straight with the scent. That way, by the time you get close, it gives you more incentive to stay on the journey. Because I know us who have fragrances and know which high complementing scents and which ones to make us feel the best, we want to get to them as quickly as possible. And the only way to do that is through going through the stages that you're supposed to go through. Now, as crazy as it sounds, you try it out. Tell me what it feels like. Tell me how it changes your life. I'll be happy to know. Or even tell me if you're already doing that right now. Sometimes people are probably doing the same thing I'm doing, and I'm not the only one who's thought of it. Leave me in the comment section below. You guys have a fantastic day. Peace.